Welcome, everybody, to the Loud and Drunk podcast, and it is Volume 2 of Would You Rather, and we're going to start right away. While I pull up the Would You Rather, make sure that you go to loudanddrunk.com for merch, catching up on the podcast, everything Loud and Drunk. That is our home base. All right, guys, so we'll start off with the generic version of this one.
Sure.
Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? I do have a follow-up to it.
This is, all right, so this is a classic.
Invisible.
Yeah, I'm going to go with invisible.
Straight out of the gate. Go ahead, Justin. Let's hear it.
There might have been a time many years ago where I said flying would have been the choice, but my nature today is invisible all the way.
Yeah, I don't want to be here already.
Moses, your answer is...
it's invisible.
What's your name?
I'm Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
Carl, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Family matters.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Family does matter. Yeah.
I do love your work incredibly.
Thank you so much. I don't know why I deserve this praise, but thank you.
Oh, it's
Shut the
because
fuck up and take it.
you defended Nagatomi Plaza. Or at least tried to.
But all right.
But all right.
And
Yes.
you're gay.
This is a very classic conundrum. Generally offered with like, what was your superpower would be?
Yeah.
And between invisibility or
Just flying.
Being
right?
able to
flying,
fly.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
general flying, right?
I
Right.
could already
Okay.
generally fly. Like, I've been on so many planes.
Okay,
okay.
not that.
I cannot generally fly.
Well, you're blacklisted.
generally fly.
How quickly this became a frustrating question.
The most basic question.
Well, you said we were taking
But,
it
all
easy
right,
at first.
all right. So, like, to break it down, like, yes, I think as a young man, I would have said flying all the way, whatever, and like there were no real parameters set upon that, whatever. But now I'm an old fuck, and I think being invisible and sneaky is paramount.
Yeah, I feel like I immediately went for invisible because, like with flying, like what would I do? I'm flying. I'm just presuming
You're just going places.
Yeah, I'm just going places, and that's awesome.
Individually,
You're saving on
by
gas.
yourself.
I'd love that, but if I was invisible, like, I mean, let me just put that in your mind for a moment.
You know how cheap
things that
cigarettes
become
are?
available to you.
You know how cheap cigarettes are when you're invisible?
Yeah,
They're practically free.
The theft.
All right,
God.
so
I've seen Invisible Man. Is that what it was?
I'm going to...
I know what you're talking about.
Hollow Man?
Hollow Man, that's what it is.
And I'm not talking about the rape. That's
The
weird.
Kevin Bacon vehicle.
Kevin Bacon movie, yeah.
Kevin Bacon has
I'm not
never
trying to
done a
rape
bad
women.
thing.
It sounds like that's what you're trying to do.
You know, I mean, it's an option.
And we're like 2 minutes into the podcast.
I'd like to have the
Dan, it's about the
It's not that I'm
implication.
gonna rape these
It's
women.
about the implication. It's a boat.
I just want to have the ability.
All right.
Take
I'm
control again,
I
Dan.
am going to up the ante.
Wow.
Okay.
They're already in the woods here.
Would you rather be able to fly, but you are subject to all airway regulations and restrictions,
So I can't fly? That's what that is. Okay.
or have the power of invisibility, but it's completely randomized?
I'm fine with that.
Oh.
The random is fine.
Explain the random thing to me just briefly.
You have absolutely no control over it. You
Happens
just turn
sporadically.
invisible. It
You-
happens
you know,
sporadically.
Can it happen in the middle of
like
a conversation with somebody?
Yes.
Oh, so they would know that I had this power.
Yes.
Everybody would kind of
It
know.
is exposing in that way.
And if
that's
you
weird.
try to like rob a bank with it too,
Well, I wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to.
you are
I might
to,
just
you have
become
no
visible.
idea.
Honestly, yeah, you can, because then even if you're running away, you're going to go invisible quickly.
You don't know that.
Can I offer a question?
yes.
As sporadic as it is to go into it, is it equally as sporadic when it ends?
Yes.
Interesting.
I
So
couldn't
this is
go
just
with that.
happening
You
like
just-
throughout your day. You're just in kind, you know, going
no,
in and
I wouldn't.
out.
I wouldn't go with the random invisibility. That does me
I'd
no
still
good.
go with that.
That's a hindrance.
Yes.
Whereas the
Well,
flying, where I can't fly, that's just like living normally.
yeah, remind me what was the quantifier on the flying?
You are subject to all airway regulations and restrictions. So
And I fucking hate to say this.
Yeah.
But
So
like,
you have to. So basically, so for you to be able to fly, you have to go and stand at an airport for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
A ground crew
And I
has
hate,
to
I
check
hate
you
to say
out.
this, but I can quantify the flying. I can't quantify
Yeah,
the
I don't want the
intermittent
invisibility.
I
invisibility.
wasn't going with how you normally travel through.
No,
flight.
no,
You
right,
would be treated
right.
like a plane. So you have to actually call into the tower.
And sometimes there's just
You
guys
gotta
working on
call
it.
in.
Not
hey,
better than what I said.
FAA AB plus 312 leaving from blah,
This
blah,
is
blah, New
Carl
Jersey.
Winslow. Carl Winslow coming in hot. We're looking to land at Airway 15. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
And then there's all
But I would
those.
go with it.
Then there's all those airport workers inside you?
What?
No. Is that how that
Well, you're
works?
treated like an airplane, I thought you said.
No.
You are not an airplane. You can give people rides. If
You
want
just have to follow the FAA guidelines.
Can you carry a person, like at least one person
You
on
can be powdered
when
toast
you're
man if
flying?
you want.
It sounds like
All
you're
right.
talking about gay sex, and I don't see any reason that you can't do that if you
I'm
want
going
to.
to give him the gracious benefit of the doubt. He just wants to be, as Dan said, powdered toast man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just wondering if that is a pot. Like, can I?
Yes,
bring
you can
You
do
somebody
just
that
with
if
have
you
to
want
get
to.
ground clearance.
But yeah, you have.
To have another man take off inside of you. It seems weird
I
saying
mean, that's an avenue I didn't particularly see, but
So the Air Force just became the Navy.
all right. So
bunch of seamen.
my answer
in a long tube.
is because of my control issues, I will have to deal with the FAA
Yeah.
with my travel situations.
I think
because as much as I would love invisibility to fuck with shit, I would absolutely expose being like 13 minutes into the first time I
Yeah,
try
it's
anything.
the invisibility thing. If it's completely random, it goes from being a benefit to being a hindrance. I would not want that. It does you no good and just bad.
I think there's some goods to be done there.
Okay, so I got another one. Would you rather stop a slap shot traveling over 100 miles an hour
Ooh.
with your cup?
Oh no! Oh,
Or
I don't know. I played hockey, so I don't know how many of you actually.
I've been hit in the nuts once or
All
twice
right,
before.
or
I
what's
believe
the
that
or?
was painful.
What's the or?
And the or is get hit from behind head first into the boards and have to
Okay.
Straws out
eat the rest of your
meal.
meals through a straw.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the latter.
I have to. No, I have questions here.
Okay.
Let him
The-
do his question.
The 100-mile-per-hour into the
Yes.
cup. What kind of damage are we talking about here?
I will give you a real life example.
Yeah.
Patrick Thorson, he blocked,
that is the example.
he blocked a slap
He was
shot
living up to his
and,
name.
that was shot by Mike Green.
Yep.
And it was traveling over 100 miles an hour. It shattered his cup.
Yep.
And he didn't lose anything, but severely damaged his testicles.
Massively damaged.
What?
Yeah.
It's-
He was done for the
The
Flyers.
pieces of it would go like,
Yeah, it was like shrapnel.
yeah, it's like a frag
Flyers-
grenade in your pants.
That year, he was playing for the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yes.
That was in the first round.
Yep.
He did not make it.
Nope.
back.
So then let me-
They went
so
all
then-
the way to the Eastern
oh,
Conference.
he
this
couldn't
is my
even come back
question
and play.
My question is the question
Yeah.
my teeth are destroyed or my balls are destroyed? Is that accurate?
You're getting checked
Aside
into
from
the board.
Head
from
first
the cup
into the
question, what
board.
was the opposing?
You're getting checked head first into the boards, and then you have to eat the rest of your meals through a straw.
So like
now,
severe brain damage.
severe brain damage, and
Oh,
also
okay. I didn't get. I just thought you were
the
losing your
rest
teeth.
of your meals.
I didn't realize you're getting brain trauma. That you're like,
Man.
yeah, that's a little
don't know.
different.
How
You're
bad are
getting
the
like
balls?
chordal dislocation. Your floor.
All right, that changes things a bit because,
I
like, I
feel
already
like-
don't have teeth. Like, okay.
I feel like I'd rather, and I mean, this really goes down to the nuances here. I feel like I'd rather take it to the cup, as miserable as that would be, because I mean, what kind of a life is it? You know, just
Yeah,
like
because at least you can still be like
Does
miserable but alive.
question, most important question. I take it to the cup. Does my dick work?
I say yes.
Yeah.
All right, and you know what?
Eventually.
Yeah, that's
Eventually.
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
Eventually,
They have pumps.
It won't be good. It won't be good for a while, but it'll eventually work.
What's a
again.
while? Months?
Yeah, months.
Months is fine. I can deal
Let's
with
just
that.
call it. It's
I've had a
never the
vasectomy. I know what this is
same
like.
again. It's not whether it works or not. It's just never the same.
You know, I mean, it's not the same one day to the other.
Well, no. What I would say.
Somebody's aging.
I think it's the only person actually that played hockey here. I'm still contingent with taking that because I think that can be mediated.
Yeah.
Whereas like brain damage, which
Yeah,
I've
there's
seen,
no going
I've
back.
had
Yeah.
friends with brain damage, and like it's not the same. I don't know if you even understand your nuts.
Yeah.
Close that
Yeah.
with brain damage. And that is largely going up and being slammed into the walls is like where the worst shit fucking happens.
So,
It truly does.
so you're all taking the slap shot.
I'm taking
Yeah.
unfortunately, and I hate to say it, but yeah, I'm taking it to the fucking nuts, shattered cup and all.
As much as I love sleeping, I don't want that kind of sleeping because
Yeah.
I don't know if I can understand TV still.
It's probably
All right.
Yeah, it's rough.
You know, like or even like watching it. Who knows?
So here's another shot to the balls then. Would you rather every movie in existence be directed by Michael Bay
wow.
or
okay.
every movie
Didn't we
in
do this?
existence star Pauly Shore?
Pauly Shore, easy.
Michael, I would rather they all be directed by Michael Bay by far.
Pauly Shore in Godfather would be ridiculous.
Oh
No,
my God! you didn't even work very
you know
hard,
what?
and my
No.
mind has changed only because I hate
And
myself.
I've vacillated several
It's
times in the
ridiculous.
past, like 3 seconds. I'm taking the Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. So I think that
I just have such.
Don't we already
an
have every movie is Michael
affinity
Bay?
towards-
it's like obviously
Isn't that
both
just
choices
reality?
are how much do you want to hate every movie you've
You
ever
have
watched?
to unprogram yourself to understand that Pauly Shore is the son of Mitzi Shore, the owner of
The was
fucking
the cellar,
the comedy
cellar,
store,
comedy store.
in
That's
Hollywood, and that's the only reason he got the spots that he fucking got.
Whatever. Stop wheezing the juice.
Or no, fuck you, extra. No, I'm taking. You know what? I automatically don't remember the question, but it's the anti Pauly Shore option.
So every movie directed by Michael Bay.
Yeah, yes, I would.
I'll
Yes.
say
So we're in
this.
our own reality.
I'll say this. One of my favorite movies of all time is Apocalypse Now, which would be ruined by
Imagine
both
that.
of these people.
Yes.
But Michael Bay could just add explosions.
He could
and
get them right, too.
That isn't necessary, but he would do less
But
damage
at
to
least
that
you
film
wouldn't
than
have
Pauly
Pauly
Shore.
Shore in Apocalypse Now.
Making light
I've
of...
seen in the army now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. It's really just that movie.
It's the same movie. It's the same movie.
I just want to point out too. I pointed out in an earlier episode.
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time is Falling Down.
Yes.
Picture Pauly Shore.
Oh, I cannot. I cannot.
That whole scene in the McDonald's or whatever would be just
Hey,
at
buddy,
the 7-Eleven.
I ordered a hamburger.
This is the scene where it's just like, this was used,
Oh,
man. This was actually used. And he's just like, okay,
Why you give me such a hard
I'm an American.
time?
You're a sick
Or-
asshole.
Or on the flip side,
You got to think
this was
locally,
used.
not
This
globally.
was actually used, and then it's just a CGI explosion. That makes no sense at all.
And it was just hilarious because I hate Michael Bay's way of making movies, but I will take it over Pauly Shore.
I honestly, with the Michael Bay variant, I feel like it's just like 5 minutes of the movie that you love, and then it just becomes Transformers.
Well,
Like, even though there's no reason for there to be robots from space,
There's
in
even
racist
that being
robots.
said, I will take Transformers over fucking whatever the in the army now or fucking.
I love that.
we'll all get to make
I
that
love
choice
that
in hell.
because I'm thinking Gorillas in the Mist, but done by Michael Bay.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, there's just some robot in there just being racist.
Just picture the
This one hurt me.
just picture
This
the
hurt
monologue.
me.
The monologue in Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my god!
And Pauly Shore's delivery.
If you got something loaded up, I am ready for the pain.
I bet we could get him on a Cameo and we send him the line.
Yeah, I got $1.75.
Like, even if it's $175, totally worth it for him just to do, like, the monologue of Macbeth.
We's the juice.
Do it in your most
My mom
weaselly
was
way.
Missy Shore.
All right, so I got another one. Would you rather eat your favorite food every day with no consequences to your health, but never have sex again, or
No.
Wait,
No.
but my favorite food is
All right,
pussy.
no, say it fully. Say it fully. Say it
or
fully.
be able to have whatever kind of sex you want whenever you want without consequences, but you can only eat your most hated food for the rest of your life?
Sex.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
probably
going with the sex thing. Sex is better than food. Moses is going to disagree with me.
Well, say your piece.
You've left him
Well, I'm
speechless for the
glad that
first
he's
time.
thinking about it.
Well, so, I mean, one of my most favorite thing to eat is pussy. So
Oh,
where
you-
does that
you-
leave me? There's plenty of nutrients.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
I'm minerality.
Sometimes you get the,
Oh,
the,
God,
the
I feel like he has to
placenta.
apologize to his wife.
She knows.
All right, so this one is from TikTok. This went viral on there.
Ooh,
TikTok's emailing us?
No, it's
enjoy it while it lasts, baby.
yeah, before
right.
it gets banned.
Banned now, yeah.
It went viral on TikTok. That's TikTok. That's what I mean. Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
What's a
Oh,
thought?
I thought.
thought
Thought.
daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, a gay son. Easily. I don't have to take care of that kid.
Yeah, gay
the only
son, I
reason I'm
guess,
taking
yeah.
time is I've literally never thought about this before. In my life.
Yeah,
I don't have
it's-
children and don't plan to have children.
It's difficult for me to really absorb that question. I guess the gay son, because I have no problems with that. Like, I mean, I guess
I'm
it's
going to be
not
honest
a
with you.
deal,
I'm going to be
know?
straight up honest. Like, my first is like a fucking gay ass son is going to do because I feel like I'm probably sexist to males doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then he could be the breadwinner.
Sorry,
I could just kick
Christina.
back.
Sorry, I know you'll listen to this, but like, that's where my brain went.
Yeah. So what is he, like an architect or something? Can I retire?
He'll at least get you well dressed.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can use that.
And your house is going to be spotless growing up.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
I literally think it. I think I'll explain this out as best I can. I think with the way the world is right now, I would take a gay son who can just fully just do the most debaucherous shit. Whereas, like,
live your best life.
I feel like a thought daughter will be like fully criticized and fucking have a harder time.
Is that
in
how
life.
that's pronounced?
Thought,
Oh, all
THOT.
right. I don't know.
whatever,
It just
yeah.
sounds weird to me.
That's
I think
You're showing your
I
color,
think
brother.
the gay son has, if he's accepted that and doing his own thing, has more agency.
Yeah. And it's less to worry about. I feel like if I had honestly, any kind
Women
of
are
daughter,
horrible
I'm going to
to
worry
each
about
other.
that a lot
I
more.
would
I got a son of any sort. Like, you could be like a fucking lumberjack
think,
or a
like,
gay
if my-
lumberjack. It's all the same.
Quote unquote son is like gay, whatever. I think women are much more hard on each other.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They
that's
judge each other
true.
much harder.
Either way, because either one of them, if they were both straight, they could both get knocked up or knock somebody up, depending on the sex.
Well, the gay guy
But the gay guy, like if my kid's gay, great. Even if even if it's a girl, be gay. Then I don't have to take care of that kid that you're eventually going to fucking have, and I'm eventually going to have to raise.
Also, don't have to pay for any abortions either.
Yeah.
Hell, those are cheap.
True. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, was that not here? I had a conversation about this tonight.
That
must have been somewhere else.
Yeah. No, I said my piece, and I think I stand fully behind that.
Yeah, I'm going with
I
gay
think
son.
I think the young girls have a harder time, and if you're like a young dude, go get your fuck on, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
do it up.
All right, Carl, you'll like this. This was
Always
stolen
do.
from Family Guy, but I rephrased it.
Oh, you mean Family Matters?
Be a homeless man in Denver, Colorado with a 5% chance of inheriting $2 billion, or be Hitler from April 30th, 1943 to April 30th, 1945.
Oh, 43 to... Oh.
I'd be Hitler. I'd be Hitler. 100%.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Colorado's kind of nice.
It's cold.
It's not that nice.
Yeah, there's that one road, though.
And no, literally within the parameters, I'm going to be Hitler.
Yeah. You're giving me guaranteed power versus hypothetical power?
And no.
I'm going with the guaranteed power.
I'm fully taking advantage of the bandwidth, the point of beginning and end. I'll take that.
Yeah. And what was the year that Hitler started for that?
It's 2 years before he kills himself.
Yes.
So you have to do. You're
in the middle.
You quantum leaped into Hitler.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
What's the date? What's the date?
April 30th, 1943 is when you start being Hitler.
See, this is perfect. That's the
Yeah.
peak.
Yeah.
That's the peak
Yeah.
of the war. So I'm in my glory fucking
Pete's
days.
gonna-
Well, it's also
Pete's gonna
peak
kill
war,
all the
it's also
Jews.
peak methamphetamine.
That's what we're getting. I'm sorry,
It doesn't,
Carl.
It doesn't matter because you have no choice. There's already a lot of dead Jews. You've already dug your grave in that.
No, I'm not trying to reverse what I
No,
already
he's
did.
leaning into it. He's
just-
leaning into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Please,
going to win this war.
If you would just reiterate one more time what the other option was, so I immediately jumped on Hitler.
You're a homeless man in Denver, Colorado, with a 5% chance of inheriting $2 billion.
Okay.
5% is way too low.
I think
Way
that's
too
just
low.
kinda-
Continue. What was the Hitler thing?
Oh, you're Hitler from
What the
April,
dates?
The tail end of the war.
Yeah, the last 2 years of the war, April 30th, 1943 to April 30th, 1945.
Hitler all day.
Yeah, it's basically saying, do you want to be a homeless man and maybe one day you can
Right.
pull yourself up by your
Or do you wanna
bootstraps?
be a delusional
Or do you want to be a fucking delusional
You're not even pulling yourself
psychopath
up
with
with your-
all the power in the world for a short period
Well,
of time?
joke's
before
on
blow
you,
your
Dan,
brains
because
out?
I'm both.
That's fair. Yeah, you're the closest.
Don't isolate these clips. Fuck you if you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm absolutely being Hitler.
I would do the Hitler thing. I really would.
Isolate
I
all
really
these
would.
clips.
I can't make a short out of this anyway because it's too
I
much.
know.
I know, it won't air
I
anyway.
know.
I would just reverse the whole fucking war and be like, we're just invading Australia. Everyone. No, we still did it. We did all the things, and we're not reversing that.
But now you're
we're
getting
all
Britain
going to
pissed?
get
By
onto
the
our
rules of the
Luftwaffe
concept
planes.
we're talking about, I'm taking Hitler.
Yeah.
For that period of time.
Regardless, you still have to shoot yourself and you still lose the war.
That's fine. I don't care.
Because that's
I'm
ultimately
going to
fine.
shoot myself
anyway,
in the end anyway,
you
Dan.
lose.
Judgment
How do
Day.
you think this is ending?
The Judgment Day is inevitable. You will not win.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, none of us win, really, in the end.
Nah, not anymore, Dan. Not not in war.
I have no one to impress, but yeah, I'm taking Hitler for that period of time.
What do you tell me? I gotta die in a few years? Fucking newsflash, asshole.
I'm going homeless in Colorado because they got so many film festivals.
You're not going to be able to go to any of them.
Sure, I can. Why? I'm just starring one. This is with honors too.
Oh, fuck you.
Directed by Michael Bay. Starring Moses and Pauly Shore.
God damn it. All right, I know where you're trying to break the system on this. And fuck you. But okay, I'll give you that.
I am out of line.
But I'm still, you're out of line and you're right in a way, but I'm still taking Hitler.
There's not enough whiskey in the world for this.
All right. Go kill all those Jews. I'm going to go maybe watch a movie.
It's 1943. I don't need to kill anybody because it's already done.
Yeah, but if you change it, then it's going to go in the wrong way.
Okay. That's it. You're getting yourself into deep water right now, friend.
All right.
Let's all take a breath.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
So I got another one, sort of related.
Sure.
Would you rather time travel to prevent one historically cataclysmic event,
I hate these.
or time travel to have sex with all of history's hottest women?
Women.
Second one.
Women.
Yeah.
What would I prevent?
Yeah.
Because, like, not for nothing, there's a flaw in this question, unlike the other ones. If I prevented anything in history, then maybe we wouldn't be here right now, where you could propose to me this option of banging all of the hottest women in history.
It's also the same thing with banging all the hottest women in history.
All right, so I'm actually
Butterfly
having a
effect, my
hard
friend.
time with this one because it's so wildly vague. I need you to repeat it fully, word by word.
Would you rather time travel to prevent one historically cataclysmic event, or time travel to have sex with all of history's hottest women?
I'm going to have to do the women.
It's the women. It's the women.
Like,
What
listen,
am I
they're
preventing?
so...
Myself
So
as Hitler
married
in
in
1943?
in early history, let alone prehistory, of just catastrophic. I mean, fucking Krakatoa fucking fucked the world over 9 times.
Yeah. What am I preventing? Whereas all of those women.
Yeah, and what do we quantify as cataclysmic? Because, like, I burnt my toast the other day, and I didn't really want to go to work.
You could go back in time and prevent that.
Could I?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
not cataclysmic.
All right.
You're burnt toast.
Well, it's perspective, Dan.
Like, this is like straight up fucking talk. The world sucks, and it doesn't love us humans living on it.
Yeah. But what it does enjoy is sex.
Yes.
And that's a thing that we could
that's
be
our
doing with
human
all of the
thing.
most
That's
gorgeous
our human
women.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, is there a way if we went one of those cataclysmic events was to like change it so
There's
you know
too
the bombs
many.
do go off like doomsday hits that clock strikes
Doomsday
12
is hit 37 times,
and then
in the
we're all
past
obliterated
4,000
like because I'll do
years.
that I'll forgo sex for that complete annihilation.
I'm sorry, no, I'm selfish as fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah. I'd go back in time. That seems like that'd be neat. Do you get to like time travel back then? Is that like what it's
I
like?
mean,
but you gotta
it's
change
the option,
something.
but like
You gotta do something.
All right.
Because I'm also thinking about the
We're
time
getting in
travel.
the weeds. I'm sorry. I need to know. You either save the fucking. Say it one more time. I just need to hear it one more time.
One cataclysmic event
Yes.
within history,
Yeah.
Just change
or bang every hot chick in history.
Moses
You
gets
get to
good
change one.
One.
Oh, no. I'm
Yeah,
fucking
it's,
back
you
in
don't
it.
even necessarily
No,
have to do
no.
something important. That's
There's
why
a
I'm gonna
cataclysmic
probably
event every like fucking 1100 years.
yeah this morning my toast Dan.
Yeah, so basically the question is you either have good toast once or
It's
you
not
can
about
just have
toast.
like
Stop
amazing
listening to
sex
this
through
man.
time. I'm sorry.
was my
He's talking
cataclysmic.
and I have to hear him.
It was my cataclysmic event. Is me burning? That was the worst thing that's happened to me ever.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to
I'm
be.
like, I don't recognize that voice.
I love that
Like,
soundboard.
which
I
one of
really
you
do.
is it? Because you're good.
All right, so I'll do one more, and one of
Yeah.
you guys can take over.
And then I'll
after this.
pass. Yeah, pass off to me after
I'll
this
keep
one.
it within sex, the topic of sex. Would you rather have sex with Lizzo or Sydney Sweeney, but she's been dead for 12 hours?
All right,
I need-
so I
I-
barely know who Sydney Sweeney is.
Yeah,
I
she's
need
like a
who's that?
nondescript white bitch.
Okay, so what
I know
do-
she's in Vogue now.
Yeah, she's...
That's about
Yeah.
all I know.
Oh, I don't-
She's a white lady.
I don't get
Lizzo is
Vogue
the
one.
fat black lady?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like
Lizzo-
the fat
She's
black lady
100% that bitch.
Oh,
that plays
yeah,
like
she
flute
is,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, she is.
All
I'll tell
right,
you,
say-
she's not physically attractive to me, but
No,
she's got
but
the
she's
moxie.
fun.
Yeah,
Sid-
she is fun.
All right. my quantifying factor of what I understand of these two people. Sydney Sweeney is a nondescript. She might as well be Jennifer Lawrence or fucking any other white.
I've read she's a cunt.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is what I know.
I mean, it's a turn off.
Lizzo, I know that she's a
fun
big
bitch.
black lady
Yeah.
who sometimes plays flute and maybe sings or
Oh,
something.
I think she is a
I'll bet
very
she plays
talented
flute.
flute. She's a very talented
flautist?
flautist. Yeah. I think she's.
What was the question?
Would you rather
That one totally Lizzo.
have sex with Lizzo or Sydney Sweeney, and she's been dead for 12 hours?
Oh no!
And I've
Lizzo.
just sent
I'm
you
sorry,
a picture.
I don't do necrophilia.
Yeah, Lizzo's like I. Even if it was in a live, what was Sweeney?
I like the pushback and also a colored woman. Come on, you know. I'm allowed to say that.
I appreciate you pushing this image to me, but like,
What's she look like? Let me see.
What is this?
Get a glance here.
she's a generic, attractive white lady.
Oh yeah, she's a exactly
Abercrombie
she's a
and
generic, busty, attractive white woman.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is Lizzo?
That's a dime a dozen.
No,
That's
no,
Sydney Sweeney.
dude.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Lizzo is
right,
an
I'm going on
overweight,
Lizzo
fat
just based
black
on
woman
fame.
Sydney
who's
Sweeney.
got a lot of
Sydney
moxie.
Sweeney.
What does she do?
I don't
an
know.
actress.
She's a
She was in
busty
that
white lady.
Madam frickin' Web movie.
Oh, that.
Oh, well, none of us
then
saw that.
definitely Lizzo.
Yeah,
I'm so Lizzo.
no.
The thing about this chick is that ever since that movie, she's been like, all right, I'm just going to advertise my tits all over the place.
Oh, that's what she should have been doing in the beginning because I think that's all she's got.
Yeah. I mean, not for nothing though. Lizzo is like she's a hefty black woman. She's got tits too. So
Yeah.
So what I understand, Lizzo she's got a lot of credo. She's a very big black lady.
yeah, large and in charge.
She
Love that.
is
100%
large
that
in
bitch.
charge.
She quoted.
She's
it's quote.
also an established flautist.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, my sentiment is I got a lot of love for like the caboose,
Yeah, amen.
but like there is a level that I can't handle.
Yeah,
I'm a white dude.
It's a lot of ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't give
You're gonna
any
put in the
respect
work.
to Sydney Sweeney because she's a nondescript fucking. She can be fucking.
Let me change the question then.
Okay.
Rosie O'Donnell
Oh,
or
come on.
Sydney Sweeney, and she's been dead for 24 hours.
Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. Sydney Sweeney.
100%.
You obviously cannot go Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
there's
a
almost
literal
no amount
deal
of
with
dead
the
time.
Antichrist.
Yeah. She could be the crypt keeper.
She's still
and I'm
around.
going to go with anybody besides
Does she do
besides
things
Rosie
still?
O'Donnell.
She exists
Like,
in this world. She has forms
Does she
of
just
influence.
does she just run like a Dollar Tree or something? Like what is she doing now?
I don't care to know what Rosie
I
O'Donnell
like
is doing.
booty, but like Lizzo is too much booty.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Sydney Sweeney, who's probably a vacuous brained idiot.
Yeah. I feel like part of this question has to imply the pleasure that you would have
Yeah.
having the sex.
I don't think
So, like,
any of it would be
let's
good.
put that in
fact, I
perspective.
hate to even say it, but you probably get better sex out of Lizzo because she
Yeah.
probably tries hard.
Lizzo is going
but
to
even
put in the
Lizzo-
work.
Liz-
That's going to be an enjoyable time. It might be too much work for you, but it's
No
going to be
matter
an
what, it's
enjoyable
only
time.
going to last 15
Whereas
seconds.
with
So
Sydney
And I'd
what's
rather
better?
hang out with Lizzo.
Sydney Sweeney, that's her name, right? If
Yeah.
she's a corpse, you're probably not going to have a lot of like gusto pleasure for it. If
Not
you're
a lot of
into
pillow
necrophilia.
talk.
I'm going to have that in my head.
But
Not
yeah,
a
there's no
lot of pillow
blowjob
talk.
there. But you can still like
You're
yeah,
not
you can-
trying hard enough if you're not
No,
getting a
You can,
blowjob.
you can make that work, yeah. But with Rosie
Jesus.
O'Donnell, it's gonna be miserable the whole time, like
There's
borderline
too much.
rape.
There's too much mud.
Yeah,
on that.
I don't want.
And
any of
she's
that.
made of literal mud.
Yeah, I kind of believe that.
Yeah, well, it's like
I started that rumor here.
well, it's like that Batman character.
Clayface?
Clayface.
Clayface. Yeah, that's actually hilarious. Yeah, I approve
Yeah,
of that.
honestly, that is. I forgot. I want to say Barlow's Carl. It's Barlow.
It's something like that. Yeah. Like
forgive
his
me, nerds.
inability to keep his form.
I'll say this. I really hope, and I know that it's a long shot, but I hope that Rosie O'Donnell listens to this and hears that 4 fucking random men who she will never meet because we're nobodies would rather fuck a corpse than be in her physical presence. Because that's really what she deserves.
A hot corpse.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah, that's fair, you know.
Well, wait, but like now that we have
It's
this,
cold now, but.
now that we have this Clayface thing, like, is it really Rosie O'Donnell or is that just?
Do you want to
Oh,
bang
no, we're making it
Clayface?
too complicated.
No,
All
you're,
right.
Yeah.
you're trying to transfix Clayface.
I just don't want to
onto
fuck a
Rosie
dead
O'Donnell.
person, but I guess that's all I have.
You're
never
right,
thought that
but we
about you.
can't do it.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I will fight to the death.
No, I know.
I'm sticking with
I know.
Lizzo, though.
And I'm giving you
Oh
the
yeah,
sign,
I'm
but,
Lizzo
like,
all day.
Yeah.
I would do that for
Team
free.
Lizzo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Team
yeah.
Lizzo. Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Hashtag Team Lizzo.
I'm not man enough for Lizzo. I'll tell you that right now.
I would take my turn.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. I probably can't handle it either. But
Yeah.
why not? We'll give it a shot.
Like, all's fair in love and war.
Yeah.
But that's more war for me.
Yeah. You just put it on your back brace and you get at it.
The spirit is willing, but
I
the
didn't know I
flesh
could have a
is
back brace.
weak and
Yeah.
spongy.
Well, you need something to back you up.
All right. Yeah.
Serious talk.
You really kind of give us a little kerfuffle there. I know I got really aggressive and shitty last time, but it was one of our best episodes. I'm going to take it with a little bit of grace at the beginning. So don't get offended, fuckers.
I'm going to do my best.
I'm offended.
You are always offended.
Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to be.
Yeah,
Never
shut
mind.
the fuck up. I'm trying to talk here. Would you rather poop in the only toilet at a party? One house, one toilet. Knowing that you'll clog it.
Okay.
Or poop in the bushes in the backyard
Wow. And no one knows?
and no one knows.
I'm going Clog.
Wow.
I think I would probably go bushes.
I would
If
go
nobody knows.
bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If nobody
Who gives a
knows.
shit?
Yeah.
Is that pun
who
intended?
gives a shit? Like, who cares if anybody knows? Like, yeah, clogged toilet. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, in fairness, you clog someone's toilet.
eventually it becomes a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes
Somebody
a faux
clogged
pas.
the toilet.
Yeah.
Somebody clogged the toilet. You know you clogged the toilet.
I'll come out and
I
I'll
have a
come out of the
question.
bathroom.
Do people eventually figure out it's you?
Of course, it's
They
impossible.
absolutely can figure it out.
Okay.
Well, I will be
Yeah.
screaming. I will be like, as soon as I come out of the bathroom, be like, I clogged that shit.
Am I allowed to bury my shit?
Like a cat?
I mean, that's a fucking stretch. I will give you can hide it in a bush.
Okay.
You cannot have like a multi-tool to bury your shit.
I can't use my hands.
No.
to dig a little hole.
That is your multi-tool,
All right,
Dan.
hey, no, I'll give it to you, but that's taking a point away. You
Dan,
are
you barely even
because
touch your
if you're-
sandbox
If
anymore.
you're doing the cat thing and digging and burying your shit, it's shown on your body, and
okay.
you will be found out.
What is showing? Like,
The shit?
to the shit,
And
or
the
is it
sand.
just the dirt, or is it just showing
All
that
right,
you
let
dug?
me clarify. This is like a fucking 14-inch shit.
This
Oh, I'm
it's a
totally
beast.
going in the toilet.
It's a beast.
Totally, because I want that saved. Because people need to see this.
No,
That
I'm supplying fertilizer to that bush.
Yeah.
Sticking with that. yeah.
Fuck
I
the
would,
earth.
I would choose to shit in a bush. Yeah, I like to have my privacy, and I don't need everybody knowing about
forgot.
the shits that I take.
I
you know?
forgot. I gotta interrupt
People
this.
watch the bathroom.
Yeah.
Much less people watch the bush.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I'm shitting in a bush.
One more question
Yeah.
before we leave this topic.
Yeah.
Am I wiping with the bush? Did I bring something with-
you're wiping with what's at hand.
What if it's a goat? Like
can make
it's
that
a
work.
clean sweep.
What?
Like when you take a shit and you wipe and
No,
there's
this
nothing
is
there.
greasy. This is greasy.
Oh, it's a greasy one. Like there's going to be
That
residue.
does change it a little bit.
So do I know?
You don't even know it's fully over when you want it to be over.
So
Yeah, I
do
know
I,
that.
is this a sudden rush of a shit, or do I have time to prep and bring toilet paper?
You don't enjoy cheese, and yet you tried some cheese this evening.
Yeah, you didn't bring toilet paper. You get
And
leaves.
you knew you shouldn't have, but you did. So you're either doing the bathroom thing,
Was it a good
or
cheese?
it's not a good shit. It's a greaser. You're
still-
not fully sure when it's done.
I'm still going bush. I just wanted to know the details.
Oh yeah, no. Oh no, because I'm posing the question. I'm going bush.
I'm sorry. I'm imagining myself because this is going on for so long.
Yeah.
I'm imagining myself at a party
Yeah.
where there are some bushes in the far flung part of the yard, and you just hear like as a man.
I'm imagining
shits
myself
his
like, why
fucking-
is this blueberry
shits
bush
his
doing so
brains
good this year?
Blueberries are massive.
Why is this one of
Oh,
all
that's the
these
circle
bushes?
of life, you guys. You know, fucking drink it in.
Tomatoes came in great this year.
All right, let's cleanse the poo. Fucking.
That was aggressive.
This one's a little more neutral, and this will actually be a test of how you think about money. Would you rather receive $5 million now
Okay.
or wait 10 years for $45 million?
Oh, that's actually a very good question.
This is an easy answer for me.
I would see me personally. I think I'd take it now because who knows where I'll be
Yeah,
in a few
I
years.
was thinking that like the 45 makes more sense, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it another
I
year.
would take it now because I know how to make that money work for me.
How long is the time frame again for the 45?
Would you rather receive $5 million now or wait 10 years.
Oh, 5 million.
For 40.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
You don't know what the 45 is going to be worth in 10 years.
It could be worth 5 million.
And not
at
for
that
nothing.
time.
I mean,
Right.
that's like a basic like question of life kind of scenario. Like, not for nothing. A fucking plane could land on your head tomorrow.
This is why I call this
You know,
question
you
a
really don't know.
qualifier of how you think.
Yeah.
Because this is what kind of like susses out the idiots from the people that have wherewithal of the future.
Yeah. You can do something.
Because a
with
lot of people, they hear 5 or 45, and they're going to take 45. Whereas you could take 5 million now.
Yeah, but in
and
10
make
years, it's going
that-
to be more than
I
45
go
anyway.
by the old adage of a bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush, which I don't really know what
fuck
it means,
you.
but
With respect, you're right. But also, fuck you.
that's fair.
So, would you rather be forced to say Milady
Oh, I said that
every
wrong.
time you address a woman,
Okay. I do this a lot.
or yell, I'm an atheist, as loud as possible every time someone says, God bless you?
Oh, I actually
Oh,
love
yeah,
the
I'm
idea.
going with that, yeah.
I love the idea of doing that. I actually say Milady a lot because I'm a weirdo, I guess. Very guilty of that. I feel like that makes me inclined towards that. But yelling, I'm an atheist sounds awesome. And I
Especially when it's bless you.
yeah.
Come
Which
on. like,
happens all the fucking
I
time.
know and it would be so fucking like I wouldn't like just scream I'm an atheist, but in those instances,
Wow.
fuck yeah, I would just scream it.
Well, that's why I say Gesundheit.
This is why,
You
for
say
something
salute.
that comes to me,
That's true.
I grew up in the most vague kind of like religious structure. My father cared about it a little. My mom was a self-proclaimed atheist that thought if she walked into church, it would just burn down around her.
It's fair.
I grew up with a lot of like trying to deal with like the dogma of it. I don't care about religion. It does. I find it to be fine for you, unfeasible for me. But still to this day, since I was a little kid, whenever I sneeze, the whole God bless you thing is such a wild thing to me. And I know it's unimportant.
I agree with that. That's why I generally go with like a salute kind of thing.
Well, that's
I think just
like,
saying anything
Sriracha,
is
salute,
fine,
fucking
you know?
whatever.
I mean, it actually.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it now, like out loud, in a little, like in a bit of a way. It's that it's funny that we say something when somebody sneezes, but not when they cough.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
or something
Right.
along those
Right.
lines. You know, it is kind of like a superstition.
A sneeze is it's one of those inorganic fucking thing. Your body's just trying to get shit out
Yeah,
of
It's
your
the
it's
same.
like a
fucking
hiccup.
system.
Sneeze is the same as a cough. Is the same as any other type
Right.
of like hiccup. If
We're
you will,
trying
that
to
your body
expel
does.
the bullshit. That's
Yeah. And we only respond to the one. That said, yeah, I mean, me personally, I do go with I don't say God bless you.
No.
Just because I think it's, I don't know. I've singled that one out.
I
as being
have.
silly.
Well, I'm being fully honest. Because of my upbringing, I say that kind of shit.
I say bless
Even
you.
though I'm fully not a believer in any of that fucking
Yeah.
shit, it's conditioning.
oh,
I'll
yeah,
s-
exactly.
I'll
That
say
becomes,
bless you, not God bless. Like that just seems too much. Just even if it wasn't God,
I catch
too
every
many
time
words.
I fucking say it, I catch myself.
I
But
you
like,
don't throw Jesus
I
in
don't
there?
have the wherewithal to put.
But I
in front
also
of-
don't mean whatever the sentiment is when you say that to somebody.
Right.
When they sneeze.
God,
like I
well-
don't mean whatever
well, 'cause
that
they used to think
sentiment
sneezes
is.
were demons getting into your fucking body.
I just say it because it's like, oh,
It's
you
polite.
expect me to say something.
It's exactly. It's just a polite thing. It's a not even a superstition, but it's just like a.
Well,
built-in
that's where it was
part.
based out of, but now it's
Yes.
just kind of
Yeah.
It's just a
ingrained
part-
in us that we
it's a
do
part of
it.
the vernacular. It's the same. You know what? I will put it this way: where it's the same thing as like at least here in New Jersey, when you run into somebody, you say, "How are you?"
Yeah.
but you don't mean it as a
No,
question.
Yeah, you don't give a
absolutely
fuck
don't
about
mean
that.
it
It's
for what it
actually a
is.
statement.
Yeah.
And,
I don't actually give a fuck.
Yeah, and
Don't
it's-
answer me
And
with
the
that.
appropriate response typically in New Jersey is, "How are you?"
Yeah.
You answer it with the identical
Yes.
question and say,
How you
nothing.
doing? How you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
it is the how you
Yeah.
do it.
I have a question for this.
Yeah.
It's only for when somebody says God bless you.
Yeah.
So I can engineer this to be like,
Let me hear it. Let me hear it, baby.
say Gesundheit to me because I don't really want to shout shit out right now because we're in a public setting.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I wasn't thinking about Gesundheit.
Oh.
I forgot about that one.
Well, I mean, the impetus is the same, and you found a good way around. I appreciate you.
I have some not callers. What do we do here? Podcast? Some listener?
Yeah.
Would you rathers?
Yeah, please, by all means.
These are fresh in.
Oh,
This first one,
stank.
this first one comes from a listener, T Barbarian. Would you rather have sex with Trump or Biden?
Oh,
Gross.
That's awful.
You're more likely to catch a venereal disease from Trump.
Yeah,
I would say Biden. He's
unfortunately-
elderly.
But like,
Well, so is Trump. Never mind.
Yeah, what are you saying?
I forgot to this.
I think it's kind of one way or the other. You're getting the same result.
I think at this point, if you
That
have
all
sex
depends
with-
on you.
If you have sex with Biden, I think you're just raping him because he doesn't know where he is.
You know what? That's a fair point.
But if you're sleeping with Trump, then you're just getting raped.
Are you if you're doing the fucking?
I think somehow yes with
Well, until a lawyer shows up and they've got some dollar signs in your eyes, and then that changes.
I need this printed out and notarized before I
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, if suicide is an option,
we are
That was
dealing
not one
with
of them.
issues that are well beyond established permissions.
him. All right. All right.
I'm taking the Sydney Sweeney corpse.
That's
You
what
know
we call
what?
a
In this
callback.
moment, I will go that
She
way.
could be dead for 48 hours, 36 days. I don't care.
What else does the
She
public?
could not even exist.
Yeah.
What else does the public at large want to know?
This one comes in from Angry Drunk. Would you rather be an illegal Mexican in America or an illegal American in Mexico?
Oh, illegal Mexican in America.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Any-
I got a
and-
cell
yeah.
phone and money in a free hotel room?
Yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
actually, I'll disagree with that. I
Okay.
think that Americans have got it really good when they travel other places because you bring with yourself
Good
a lot
point.
of.
Where is
a lot
the
of wealth.
crossing point? I think this is a paramount thing for me.
Well, I mean,
Are we doing Tijuana or are we going the Mormon route?
you're going the Mormon route.
Oh well, let's ask Mitch. That's where his family
I think
resides.
I'd rather be an illegal American in Mexico. Generally speaking, you've got more money. You are afforded more from the government, not by way of like things like healthcare and whatnot. You'll
Yeah.
have to pay for that.
It's already cheap though.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what it is. Like if you go, like if you're an American in Mexico, yeah,
I'll
if
go to
you
Mexico
go there
all
as
day.
like a white American, you can live a great fucking life on the
Yeah.
And as long
goddamn
as you're,
shit.
as
There's
long
a
as
lot
you're
of people that do it.
intelligent
Cartels
enough
get
to
you.
play the game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a Mexican,
to stay out of
who
the way,
comes
to play the game.
Yeah.
If you just go to the store and get your cerveza and then go back to your little beach house and
Yeah.
don't fucking say nothing to
Nobody
nobody,
fucking bothers
nobody cares.
you. Yeah. If you're a Mexican who comes to America, then you're a day laborer. You're picking fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You're working very
negative
hard.
You're working
quantum.
extra hard just
You're-
to be
you're
in America.
You're
quantitatively
getting cell
negative
phones from the
coming in.
government. You're
And
getting
you'll
free
get
hotel
benefit.
rooms.
You'll get these benefits, but if in general, if you just come here as a regular fucking Mexican, like whatever, you're gonna basically
You're rolling the dice.
You're rolling the dice, but you're gonna be a day laborer.
Yeah,
you're
at
gonna
best.
have these
Yeah.
shitty
At best.
jobs. And then if something bad happens to you, you get the benefits of the American system.
yes.
So like in other words, if you like break a leg or something,
Yes,
you can like
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
like
But then you
American
also might get sent back.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they send you back. I could just walk past the border again.
Yeah, but the bottom line is that your situation
Not with
in
that broken leg, you
general-
can't.
in general, your situation is going to be way better as being like I'll put it this way: like, do immigrants get great benefits by coming here from the terrible situations
Sure,
they're typically
sure.
escaping? Absolutely,
Yeah.
they do,
Yeah.
and taxpayers pay for that,
Yeah.
no doubt. And typically, these people are not paying for that, but they're escaping a
You
situation.
gotta
which is
understand
so
like,
much
what
fucking worse.
they are.
Yeah.
For those that make it through, it is a fucking gauntlet. And I'm not saying it's fucking good, bad, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But like, if we're gonna take the choice of like that gauntlet or going across the border as an American,
Yeah, I think
no,
that the
it's not
reality is
even.
that everybody's treated poorly in America and everybody's treated poorly in Mexico.
Yeah.
And it's what you're used to
but
that
it's
dictates
the
how
it's the
comfortable
modus
that is.
operandi
Yeah.
that differentiates.
It's the treating of
Yeah.
poor that you're used to.
Yeah, if you go to Mexico, you're rich as an American, and
Yeah.
if you come to America
Just
from
ask the
Mexico, you're
Mormons.
very poor. And in America, you're treated poorly as a poor person, but get tremendous benefits should you be able to utilize them. And as an American, as a person who's perceived as wealthy, going to a country like Mexico, you're going to be treated very well. And that's the bottom line about it. So yeah, no, I would totally enjoy being an American who goes to Mexico. If all of my friends lived there, that's probably where I would go.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's a lot of contingencies, but yeah, I fall in line with you.
All right, so I got one. And it's
Yeah.
sort of in a similar vein. Would you rather be a gay person in Nigeria
Oh,
that
wow,
sucks. That's
wow,
bad.
wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
or
probably
a
not that
woman
one.
in Afghanistan?
Oh, that's a tough choice.
Okay. Now there's a lot of things about the has.
All right, I know my answer. I'd rather be a woman in Afghanistan.
I'm gonna align with you. On
The gay guy in Nigeria is going to absolutely
Death
be
sentence.
murdered.
That's
yeah,
death
it's a death
sentence.
sentence. Yeah. The woman in Afghanistan has no rights.
You have no rights,
freedoms,
but
no
you get
nothing.
to exist.
Yeah, but she gets to live there, and she probably gets fucked a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm into that.
One is death.
Yeah.
One is a shitty existence.
Well, you could be in the closet and try to hopefully hide it.
Well, I mean, that's a contingent, but like, no, one is like
I drank a
guaranteed
lot. I'm
a
gonna let it
shitty
slip.
life. One is like 90% death.
Yeah. I got to be the woman in Afghanistan. Also, that Taliban, they're winners.
All right, let me throw one out here. Would you rather have to sexually bite your lip at the end of every conversation? Like, like in movies with a girl where they like bite their lip.
Yeah.
That's the way I speak.
I've tried to avoid it, but yes. So, would you rather have to sexually bite your lip at the end of every conversation you have, regardless of every scenario, or would you rather have to moan after every bite of food you take?
I already do these things.
That's actually comical because I'm a little bit guilty of the moan after food. That's fair. I am
I do
passionate
both
about
of
my
these
food,
things.
yeah.
It's like,
I mean, one is very outwardly suggestive. One is very outwardly like, what are you doing?
Remind me again, what was the biting the lip part?
Would you rather have to sexually bite your lip at the end of every conversation?
At the end of every conversation?
So
Okay,
you,
yeah.
like, you
Definitely moan
do
after
the whole
food.
like
Definitely moan after food.
you have
Definitely.
to at the end of every scenario.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I
or
feel
would you
like I do
rather have
both
to
of these
moan
things.
loudly after every bite of food you take?
with the lip biting thing, do you just do it automatically, or you have to remember to do it? Like, yeah, that's
You're
just,
conscious of
you're
it
ju-
happening.
but you can't control it, but you'll do it regardless.
It's like
It's an automatic
bodily
response.
function, but like
Okay.
it's also intended with like
I don't know. I mean, both of them sound fun.
for you. I can imagine.
I do both of them anyway.
For once, we agree. I think that I do both of these things.
So you can't answer.
So it's like
I don't think I can
it
answer
doesn't.
this
It
one.
doesn't matter.
No.
All right, so
There's room for both, man.
I got another one.
Please.
Would you rather devote your entire life to inventing something completely useless or turn into a lizard every time you eat red meat?
I'm going to turn into a lizard.
Wow.
Honestly,
These are
that
so
is
different.
I gave up on trying to improve the human condition a long time ago.
What was the
is-
first one?
Spend your entire life inventing something completely useless.
So just whatever
I
I'm
love
doing
that.
right now.
Whatever, you will make no money off of it. You waste your life inventing something.
It doesn't sound like it's wasted. It sounds like I wasted everybody else's time.
Oh,
Well, you get nothing out of it.
That's,
oh
what
yeah,
I
but
got
their
was
time was
pleasure.
wasted. That's something.
Or I could be a lizard. Wow.
What kind of
that's
lizard?
tough. Yeah,
Like,
what kind of
changes.
lizard?
Are you
Because
like
you can
the
change
lizard
that.
from Spider-Man,
I
or
envision a chameleon.
or
like
you
with
turn
a
into
long
like a little
tongue type
lizard or
thing.
something?
It's randomized.
so you can turn into anything?
You could turn into any kind of lizard. You could be
Even
a small-
even Kirk Connor's lizard?
Oh, fuck.
No,
God damn
no,
it.
you're not changing into a fake, comic book character.
A lizard.
All right, fine.
You could be a
fine.
bearded dragon.
I'm
you could
sorry.
be a newt.
Isn't a
Sweet
crocodile
stat.
like
Oh,
a type
sweet
of
stat.
lizard, though? A crocodile is a type of lizard.
You could be. It's random.
Is it a lizard?
I like
No.
those odds.
It's not a lizard.
No.
Isn't it?
No.
No.
Lizards are different than
Yeah.
fucking...
It's like it's something amphibian, but it's not amphibian.
Yeah.
They're not
It's-
amphibians.
It's
No.
something a little. It's like a mix between the two. I
Well,
can't
you're
remember
telling me
it
what
is.
it's not, but you're not telling me what it is.
If you want me to look up what the
Yeah,
actual...
but the
I'd like
thing
to know what a
you said it
crocodile
was,
is.
I told you it wasn't. So I don't know what we're talking about.
I want to be a crocodile, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, well, I want to be fucking Kirk Connors, but whatever. We can't do it. They're imaginary
Yours
characters.
is somehow much more complicated than being...
Is
Yeah.
it? It was a
I have a
serum.
realistic
Kurt
choice.
Connors?
It was a serum. It seems simple.
Getting in on this, too.
You know how many flashes
I'm
we
leaning
have?
towards
You are not
lizard.
turning into a comic book character because you ate red meat. You would turn into like a newt or a fucking gecko or maybe an iguana.
Do I still keep the same, like, brain?
No, you don't keep
Or-
anything.
Do I still...
Yeah,
like,
what
I
would
can-
you keep?
Yeah, well, your clothes that would fall off. of
No,
you
do I still have the
immediately,
same
you
like
fall out of-
thoughts and memories and shit? And like I know what I'm doing?
Presumably, yeah. I mean,
Or do I
otherwise
have
it
like
wouldn't make
or
any
just
sense.
am I a lizard now? Doing lizard things.
So yeah, there are differences between lizards and reptiles.
Oh, so I was right.
You're
a lizard is a
right.
a lizard is a reptile. I'm gonna be a fucking
They
crocodile.
are,
Dan.
but also
Fuck
like
yourself.
reptiles are also larger megafauna than lizards.
And I am a megafauna, so it stands to reason.
You mispronounce mega faggot every time.
So yeah, I'm thinking it's that one. Ah, you son of a bitch.
I endorse it. It is stupid, but I endorse it.
Yeah, I think that.
All right. Let me throw one out here into the world. Would you rather erase all your past cringe moments, of which we all know that we have?
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
have
existence. Okay.
No. Would you rather erase all your past cringe moments from everyone else's memories?
Wait. I'm sorry.
So I still
finish,
remember
and then
it.
I have questions. Go ahead.
So, the first part of this, you erase it from everybody else's memories, but not yours. Or erase them from your memory, but not everyone else's.
I want to erase them from my memory because I am very acutely aware that all of the things that are cringe moments in my memory, everyone else has long forgotten about, and I'm the only one who remembers those.
You're an
things.
elder statement with this, but it holds true. What is your opinion on this?
I would rather everyone else, like I know that they forgot, right?
Yeah.
Then I would rather that knowing that they forgot in case, like, because he's right. They've probably already forgotten in reality, but I'd
Well,
like
what
to
about
know
what
for
happened last
certain.
week?
Oh yeah, that we don't forget.
I think we're being like, and I agree with you guys. This is the way I would be, but like, I don't know if it's so clear cut.
For me,
I don't know if it's so clear cut because if I choose to forget
Yeah.
or have it wiped from my memory, then everyone else sort of seems to have a power over me to
Yeah,
remind me
yeah.
of a random cringe
Yeah, and
moment
you don't
that
know what it
maybe
is.
They do remember. Now they probably forgot, but now I don't know if
No,
they
they-
forgot.
that's
The
why
point that
I'm-
you're making is now I know they forgot, but now I still have to carry.
Yeah,
the
sure,
burden.
I have it, but I know they don't know. So, like,
For
I'll
my-
easily, it's
But
more
then-
easily
But
forgotten.
then you have no one to actually talk to if that cringe moment is really bothering you, or if
Yeah.
you're just like, remember the time I did
I
that?
just have to let it go and hope for the best.
Yeah, you just create it into somebody else's story.
So having said all that, I'd probably just prefer I forget.
Yeah, I would go with me forgetting. And also,
Yeah.
full perspective on that. My cringe moments that exist in my mind are the stupidest fucking
Yeah.
things
Oh, yes.
that happened so long ago.
The
and
things
were
that make me
such
cringe happened
innocuous little
25
moments.
years ago.
Yeah, where they're like stupid fucking things where I'm like, oh man, I said the wrong thing in that moment. And it's like something that everyone who was there, if it was fucking
Right.
anybody, because it could have been something that I fucking said to myself in the mirror, and I'm like,
The
it
fucking
was
funny
weird.
thing is that everybody was there. No one fucking remembers
Nobody
anything
remembers.
about it.
So that's one thing that I do actually remember is that as much as everyone as an individual is concerned with their stupid moment in life, everyone else is concerned with their own moments
Yeah.
in life. And therefore, they're not thinking about yours. They're thinking about themselves because people are intrinsically selfish, which works in your favor.
All right, shut the fuck up. I don't want anybody thinking about this one. Would you rather lose your sex organs or forever gain 200 pounds for the rest of your life?
If I gain 200 pounds, I have the possibility of having sex again. If I gain 200
Yeah.
pounds,
I would gain the 200
I would
pounds.
gain the 200 pounds.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
a lot. But
that's what I thought.
All right, so my last one. Would you rather go to a Trump rally without booze or drugs,
Interesting.
or have sex with an ugly feminist who hasn't shaved since 2002?
Trump
and also, it has to be done sober. You're both sober.
How
Oh, I'm
old,
going to
how
the
old
Trump
is she?
rally.
Trump
How
rally.
old is she?
No, or like when was she
How,
born?
what? What?
She's the same age as you.
Oh, that's a long time. It's like maybe it was like a year or two later, and it's like, oh, then she can't be that bad. But
I would, the Trump rally.
Trump rally.
yeah,
I'm going to a Trump
That's gonna be
rally
entertaining.
because, like,
Yeah.
it,
You might have a conversation with someone there that
well,
is slightly.
the thing with any
enjoyable.
fucking rally, like,
That's just a
I
party.
think Trump's
Yeah.
a ding dong. I think the fucking Democrats, whoever to put up.
Am I
the
allowed-
fucking ding
My one
dong.
big thing against it is that if I'm going to a party, I want to drink.
well, am I allowed to
sober for
drink
this?
when I'm there? Like,
No, you
if
can't do anything.
like no, if
just have to be
if
sober
I'm
the
like
entire time.
getting
No,
Both of
you're
these
in
things will be
full-on
miserable. Yeah.
teetotaler.
Yeah, you're just there to
Yeah.
even if they offer like we get like we get,
No one's offering you booze.
no one's
I
gonna
bet
help
they
you.
will.
I'm not about like hippie bitches, so that's not for me. So I
that's
gotta
not
roll that
hippie
one out.
bitch.
Yeah.
That's
That's all.
Back
and
to,
she's going to be just yelling at you the whole
Suzanne
time, like,
Sweeney
oh,
or whatever her
patriarchy.
fucking name was.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'd rather just go to a Trump rally and hang out with a bunch of.
what
are they
Dan
doing?
said was, would you rather go to a Trump rally or sleep with Sydney Sweeney?
Oh, is she dead?
Yeah. Shots fired. I'm coming at you, bitch.
I have an interesting conundrum here. Would you rather be the smartest person in the world
Nope.
or the stupidest person in the world?
Yes.
In both scenarios, you have the same level of intelligence you have now.
I'm good.
Explain that.
Everyone else is dumber or everyone else is smarter.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Wow.
I'd rather
All right,
be
that's a great
dumber.
question.
I'd rather be dumber.
How much dumber? How
That's
much?
interesting.
What is?
Because-
what's the echelon? How much smarter am I than everyone else, and how much dumber am I?
I guess.
So,
it
like
is.
in this
it like
instance,
you are either
Am
the
I the-
dumbest in the
you
world or the
are
smartest.
dumbest-
noticeably one way or the other.
Okay, so there's
You are like a Paramore or like
there is
the
no
Dunnets.
There's no one.
I think
else,
I'd rather be
Yeah.
dumber. It's easier.
There's
Yeah.
no one else on my level, so I don't.
You can't-
in either way.
you
There's no one
can't
to
relate.
talk to.
You cannot relate one way or the other.
I think it's easier to be dumber.
I think it would
Yeah.
be easier
Oh,
to be dumber. Yeah.
And you said the right thing because when I thought of this question, when I was like, putting it on the list, it's Dunnets from that fucking movie.
Oh, yeah. Fucking donuts. Yeah.
Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher. Exactly right.
I done it.
Obscure reference, but yeah.
Because
Fuck me, Freddy. That was a good reference. It's part of the. It's part of the book.
also just watch. The only reason I can tell you to watch, it's terrible.
It is.
But if you want to see the most wildest eyebrows on Morgan Freeman,
He's such a
then
dream.
watch
he's
it.
right.
I
Yeah.
love him. I love him. He's
Was-
the best president we ever
Wasn't
had.
he in Needful Things too?
Was he in Needful Things?
I don't know.
I can't answer. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I just remember
The
something
whole
about Needful
turn
Things of
of fucking Dreamcatcher
it's so
with
dumb.
Morgan Freeman with 3.5-inch long eyebrows.
Yeah. Well, that's Stephen King for you.
Yes, but the unfortunate is this wasn't
This was
one of
the
his
movie.
cocaine fucking books.
Yeah. Aren't they all?
All right,
all right.
Anywho,
Justin,
yeah.
we have time for one more, and Moses has the floor.
we have one
Moses,
more.
take
This
the
is
floor.
the last one from a longtime listener and one-time guest, Kim. I don't really know what she does. The nurse.
Yeah.
She asks, would you rather eat a cigar or smoke a hot dog?
No, smoke the hot dog.
I'm gonna smoke the hot
Yeah,
dog.
they smoke a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't sound terrible.
I
How
live
do
for
you
those
smoke
nitrates, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you smoke a hot dog, though?
Just
Same
light
way,
it up
you-
and just
you
like
grill it.
Yeah. You know, like channel a hole through it kind of thing? Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
you smoke it like a cigar.
We're not fucking it. We're just
All right. I mean, the night is young.
Listen, I get where Kim's coming from. Like, hot dogs are this amorphous fucking thing. I'm gonna be the first person to say I love a fucking beef hot dog. Not
I'm
any of
about
that
hot
pork
dogs, yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Make it kosher, make it good.
I'm down for any hot dog. Hot dogs are good.
Yeah.
You are, well, I can't put myself above you. I'll eat a dirty water dog any day of the week.
I'll talk to you later about that.
Well, we'll work
There's
something
the
out.
places around us. I went to one of the other ones, not Frankie's.
Oh, yeah. Inside baseball.
It was-
Yeah.
And that guy's voice is so fucking annoying. I didn't even
So,
want
you know what? This went nowhere. And, you know what?
I just really want hot dogs now.
Yeah.
Now I want all the hot dogs.
Yeah. I'm very into hot dogs.
Make mine a chili dog. And make sure that you subscribe to this podcast. Leave us
you,
a
Dan,
5-star
for
review.
existing.
Check us out on YouTube and Rumble. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell. Follow us on social media. Submit your own Would You Rather questions to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I guess TikTok if you're commenting on a video. And make sure that you visit our home base, loudandtrunk.com. Catch up on the podcast, merch, all things Loud and Drunk. Go to loudandtrunk.com.
Send them questions on there too.
Yeah, you can hit us up there.
Yeah.
So, for Moses, Justin, and Carl Winslow,
Gotcha.
I'm Dan, and until next time,
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
I love that.
I'm just going to keep doing that.